Bushnell, industry leaders in high-performance sports optics. Federal Premium Ammunition, every shot counts. Savage Arms and Stephen Shotguns, the definition of accuracy. Gold Tip, the toughest arrows you will ever shoot. Damn straight. King's Camo, wherever you hunt, King's has you covered. Westside Stores, your outdoor sports authority. And these other fine sponsors.
Well, loaded up and ready to go again. Heading down to Peck, Idaho this time, going to meet Mr. Chris Kitt down there. Him and I are filming a black bear episode, and we've been talking about this last couple months and pretty excited to do this with Chris. We're meeting Matt Craig down there. He owns Boulder Creek Outfitters, got some amazing black bears for us, and we're really looking forward to it. So, got a long drive ahead of me today, so better get on the road and get down there and meet Chris. Let's go.
Well, I just can't escape winter this year. I'm down in southern BC, just about to the border crossing, and man, oh man, I'm in a high mountain pass and it was snowing like heck up there. So it's starting to get a little better now, but still kind of sleet in the air. Hopefully it's a little nicer down in Idaho. We get some sun come out for us and the bears get moving and get out and start feeding, so we can get some good opportunities here and some nice bears. So let's get down there and let's get us a bear.
I got across the border here just down into Washington, and no sooner got across the border and caught a turkey here on the side of the road. Hen run across the road, and here's a tom on the side just going wild. White-tailed deer standing right beside him. I mean, what a start. It's gonna be a great trip. Can't wait to get down there. Talked to Chris, he's already crossed the border, and won't be long now, we'll be hooked up and on to some bears. So let's get down there and let's get into some bears.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us this week on another very exciting episode of Bushnell's Trigger Effect. We're down here in central Idaho hunting with Boulder Creek Outfitters, and Chris and I have really been looking forward to this trip. We're down here looking for some big old Bruins and some great big gobblers.
Absolutely. On the drive in, we almost hit a turkey, and we're looking at some pretty nice black bears on the trail cams. We're going to be hunting them from ground blinds over bait.
Yeah, I mean, we can't wait for this. This is some really gorgeous country, really rugged, and it's holding some big bears. So stay tuned, folks. You are not going to want to miss this episode.
Well, we're all loaded up and ready to roll. I'm on the rifle here first, so we're gonna check some baits and then do a little turkey scouting for the morning turkey hunt, and then get in and get set up on our first bait. So they've been seeing some good bears on camera there, so fingers crossed we can get into a good one here right away. Let's go get them.
Well, we just got to the spot here, checked a couple baits on our way in. Now we're going to load up the bikes, grab our gear, and we've got a bit of a quad ride in here. So looking forward to this part. It's going to be a lot of fun to get in and get set up. So let's get down the road. Let's go get into our blind.
Stay tuned for more hunting action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect after this commercial break.
They've got the eyes of an apex predator and a body that could tie a crowbar in a knot. They're razor sharp and built for blunt force. Precision optics that can chew up and spit out anything Mother Nature can dish out. The new Legend binoculars by Bushnell. Available in 3 series, all featuring patented Rain Guard HD. They're bright and clear and built for conditions that are anything but. Only by Bushnell.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Hunting Consultants Plus, more than just a booking agency. Now, let's return to the action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Well, got into our first spot here. The bait's just up the hill, and you can see some smoke there. So what they're doing is they've got some sweets on there, and they're burning it so that scent gets all over it. It sticks on everything through here and draws the bears down. We've been seeing a chocolate in here and 2 good blacks. So we've got 3 target bears. Can't wait. Let's go get them. Got set up and started having some lunch and had one bite of my sandwich and caught a bear come down the hill. It's a good black bear come down. Some spooked her up and went, and Smudge is still burning, so we'll just sit tight and watch them. He'll be back. Well, we've been in a couple hours now. We had some action right away. That bear come in, fed through a bit, and then he moved back up the hill. So we're just sitting tight. It's just a matter of time. They're going to come back in for us. So let's get some of that. Same bear we had come in right away, fed a bit, and then went up the hill. It's been a couple hours now, but he worked his way back down and got him to feed some more and played with that Smudge a bit. It was pretty fun. And then he walked up and just away, so we're gonna sit tight. Just keep our eye open. There's more around. Pretty close to shutting it down here. Time was pretty exciting. Got in here, had a black bear come into us right away, and he fed in the bait a little bit, moved up the hill, and come back again to us. So a great Idaho black bear. It's our first evening in, first bear we saw, and we've been seeing game camera photos of a color phase, and I'd really like to get a good look at that color phase before I make a decision on that black bear. So that was a good black bear.
Well, it's morning 2. We put a couple bears to bed last night and came out for a turkey hunt this morning. Our guide Ryan has seen a couple of toms hanging out in these fields, so Jay and I decided to take our 4 hours of sleep and head out here this early this morning. It's raining, but as we pulled up, set up the blind, we heard a couple gobbles down in the valley here, so we're going to test our luck and hope for the best. Shot in the dark, we're gonna come out here, set up the blind. First shot call, gobble gobble. You can hear them in the background here. I think we got 3 or 4, a few jakes. Got the decoys set up, shotguns loaded.
Bushnell's Trigger Effect will return shortly after this commercial break.
With the lightweight configuration of the Savage MSR-10 Hunter, you can be ready for any scenario, so you can enjoy the journey and the trophy. The MSR-10 Hunter. Savage. Better comes standard.
The best turkey load isn't the one with the tightest pattern. It's the one that kills gobblers in any situation. Third Degree uses a 3-stage payload to do exactly that. Flight Stopper lead for larger, more lethal close-range patterns. Premium lead for dense, deadly patterns at mid-range. Heavyweight number 7 for skull-shattering power at 50 yards. One load, any range. Third Degree from Federal Premium.
For more information on Bushnell's Trigger Effect, visit our website or Facebook. Now, back to the action.
Well, we thought we were going to be wrapping it up this morning. We're going to move the blind over on the other side of the dip here. Just as we're packing up, we look and the 3 toms that were just in behind us start to work their way towards us. So we skulked back into the blind and we're going to see what happens. Talk about action-packed. We got up at 4 a.m. We came down here. We had birds going everywhere. We got visitors. Unbelievable. Good calling, Jason. Unbelievable.
Lethbridge College proudly presents Conservation Connection.
Welcome to another edition of Conservation Connection, and joining me this week from Lethbridge College is Dave McRae, and we're going to talk a little bit about problem wildlife. So I'll let you start it off, Dave.
Thanks, Steve. Problem wildlife, with respect to Western Canada, when we talk about problem wildlife, we're mostly talking about problem bears. And when in fact it's not the bears that are the problem, it's the humans that are the problem. Bears are an animal that gets habituated and conditioned very quickly to a food source, and humans leaving the food out is what's bringing them in and attracting the bears. So we have things like garbage, which is the most obvious of the attractants that we have. Other things like bird feeders, compost, fruit trees, pet food. Those are all things that will bring the animal into where people are occupied.
Well, that's right, and I mean, I know when we used to do predator control, one of the biggest things people always used to say is, why do you have to terminate the animals? But there is a reason for that, isn't there?
Yes, there is. The bears are conditioned, and if they've received the reward, they will in fact come back together, no matter what we do in terms of relocation. Relocation is not that effective in that it's very costly, as well as we're putting the bear into another territory where it may be occupied by another bear itself, or what may happen is it's got to search for the food. So 9 chances out of 10 it's coming back to where it got that reward.
Definitely, and I think really the key thing, people, that we have to think about here is, as Dave said, is this isn't an animal problem, it's a people problem. We need to take responsibility, and if we take responsibility, these animals don't have to be terminated. But let's get back now to some great action on Bushnell's trigger effect.
This is unbelievable. You know, the adrenaline that comes with such a small animal blows me away. Been in on moose hunts, elk hunts, but you know what? These things come in and I'm shaking like a leaf. I'm still vibrating. It's unbelievable. Even Jason was vibrating the whole time because it just, you know, it gets your goose. Nope, we're talking turkey and this guy's down.
Well, we're set up here in the blind this morning. We've got the red dot turned on, dialed in, ready to go. Gobblers are up here in the roost, going wild already, so it's going to be an exciting morning. We come in with some snow this morning, now it's cleared up. It's going to be awesome. Let's get gobbling. Pretty good shot for tomorrow. I mean, it's so weather dependent. I mean, it's snowing still. So it kind of threw a wrench into our plans this morning, so.
More Bushnell's trigger effect after these important messages.
To make the big shots, you've got to be ready in tough spots. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3 makes it faster than ever to shoot steadier than ever. With one-hand trigger adjustments, a new quick detach yoke for fast switches from optics to gun, and new locking leg angles for full adjustments in any terrain. Be more than rock steady, be shock steady. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3, only from Primos.
No matter the target, every shot counts. No matter the shot, every impact takes a toll. That's why every gold tip arrow starts with smart carbon technology for unmatched toughness and straightness retention, so they stay true shot after shot. From the range to the hunt, and every challenge in between. Gold tip. Start tough, stay true.
Welcome back to Bushnell's trigger effect.
Well, had a good run in with 2 big gobblers yesterday, so we're up and at 'em this morning, heading out, and let's try and get one of them.
come.
Gobbler down, baby. Unreal. Oh, these are the two we had in here the other day in the snowstorm. And man, oh man, that couldn't have worked out any better. That is so awesome. They come right in, those hens pulled the boars in, and they attack the decoy. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, son. Early mornings, big gobblers. Awesome. Wow, what a bird, what a bird. Well, folks, there it is. Boulder Creek Outfitters. Hunting big gobblers in the morning, such a compliment to your spring bear hunt in the evenings. I mean, we're sitting over bait in the evenings and we're out chasing gobblers in the mornings. I mean, I can't thank the guys enough for taking such good care of us here. This is a bird that we had in a couple days ago. We battled some weather here this trip. It was snowing, we had him into 30 yards and just could not get a shot. Him and his partner were tied together and just, we couldn't get them separated. There was hens in the way, couldn't get at them. Today, sun's out, it's gonna be a beautiful day, and they pulled right down the hill and right into us, attacked our decoy, and give me a shot. And I can't say enough here. Come see Boulder Creek Outfitters. Get onto some bears, get onto some great Merriam turkeys in the mornings. Well, Chris, that's it for us here at Boulder Creek Outfitters in central Idaho. I mean, we've had a fantastic trip, come down here looking for black bears with some turkey on the side, and boy, we found some weather.
Absolutely, the weather was bad, but the gobbler action was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I mean, we got socked in a little bit with some cloud here, and we knew that was coming. The snow, though, was definitely not expected. Once the sun come out, the gobblers really lit up.
Absolutely, just circumstance.
Yeah. They've got great color phase bears here. I mean, if you guys are looking for a color phase black bear, this is definitely your spot. We have lots of game camera photos of them. I mean, they're all over the place. It's just, in hunting, as we all know, sometimes you're at the right place at the wrong time.
The accommodations were awesome, and the guys here are top notch.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about the outfit. They really took good care of us. So folks, get a hold of them here at Boulder Creek Outfitters in central Idaho. Come down, book a bear hunt, and grab a turkey tag, because they are all over in here and they are screaming. Lots of fun. Stay tuned next week for another very exciting episode of Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Canadian Wild Turkey Federation is a proud conservation partner of Bushnell's Trigger Effect. Taxidermy services for Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
There's a bear right there. And then the guy you're hunting with says, "Hey, I think I see a tail." It's probably not a bear.
Well, there's not much that gets between me and Jason here, but today it's a rainbow. On this side we got blue sky, on this side we could have rain. What?
Oh Lord, thank you.
This has been a Thunder Boys production.